maintenance designs and just rerunning this to show you that it runs. And to get the output, because I realized in the video that I just took of it running for the first time, I skipped past the half of the outputs, and we didn't get to read them, so let me get that sorted, and we'll go from there. Oh great, what did I do wrong? Am I in the wrong thing? What? Is it not right there? What? No, I'm in, oh, whoops. Let's put that on there. my bad. Dummy. Oh wow, it's slow as hell. Yeah. Let's see how well we do. Okay. I'll go all the way back up and scroll through it quietly so we can read it. If I'm curious. My favorite part is that it's like no losses of packets or data. It's like, yeah, it's anal retentive. Anyway. And then you need the Weissman score just to be like, what's up, Pied Piper? So what about that's the Silicon Valley stuff, right? Did it run? It ran. Did it? Yeah, here it is. This is what I skipped over last time. This is what I specifically set out this morning to make you guys. So yeah, my brain's not firing. Anyway, it should tell me how many. Yeah, there's the servers. Okay. You can run 21 servers while my system is running in the background with 5 servers going for that, which I can add more or less. It's just that's what I picked randomly. So that's 210 players at once, with 0 cost to headroom. Let's see here. Okay, we'll start at the very top. I'm gonna throw the test real quick. Okay, so the Emovision Cluster Benchmark version 4. Today's date is the 24th of May, 2026. It's approximately 6:40 in the morning. This is the full version of the benchmarking suite that I've made so far. Currently, the test is on four sharded servers under a gateway server, which took approximately 2.3 seconds to run and just under 2 seconds per shard to set up. It could be faster, but if the computer kind of gets like iffy about it, it gets like, what are you doing? I've got it down to, I think it was 0.075 or 75 microseconds. I can't remember milliseconds, whatever. Test 2 per shard latency baseline, n equals to 100 sequential, and kept alive. This stuff I don't know because I'm learning how to run this. So I've had Claude and Gemini basically make me a software, which I can release the benchmark software because I don't give a shit, but it's all welcome. I'll throw that up if I have to. It's not a big deal. So that's that. I don't know. This is its average. Yeah, gateway routing overhead versus fastest shard is 0.37 ms. The aggregate sustained throughput at 80 workers times 5 shards equals 400 workers times 15 seconds, which we just watched. With approximately 20% share between each of them is 300. Is requests per second at approximately between 289 down to 279. Sorry, 278 requests per second. So the aggregate is 1409.4 at 5 shards on 80 workers at 21,393 requests. The success rate is a perfect score with 0.000%. Errors, success of 21,393 requests. And then I don't know what a P50 is, a P95 is, or a P99. I don't know that yet. CPU average is mean, sorry, is 40.5%. The peak was 56.7%. The RAM bench client was 82.2 megabytes. The shard balance was CV of 1.5%, which is excellent. The database size was 84.0 kilobytes. Yeah, that's just, it's not much. It's not populated fully yet. Well, it's populated, it's just not, it doesn't have a bunch of users that are signed into it because they're using the free version of it. That's not really what I need to know. Write ops completed 434, lock contention 0 with the WAL clean. You're going to have to explain that to me if you can. The write ops per second is 2443.2. The mean write latency is 1.174 ms. The P99 write latency is 39.983 ms. The mean read latency is 0.06 ms. Concurrent wall readers never blocked. The WebSocket density is 20 times 5 equals 100 simultaneous, with 20 connected to each server, with a P50 RTT of approximately 19 to 24 ms. Then R95 RTT of approximately, we'll just say 25 to 26 ms, with messages per second at 1,000, between 832 to 1,030 messages per second. 100 out of 100 connected. The aggregate score was 23 point, for P50 RTT was 23.4 ms. The aggregate P95 RTT was 25.08 ms, and the total messages per second was 4274 across 100 simultaneous connections. Peak burst ceiling 500 workers times 5 seconds times no rate limiting. Let's see here. Every worker uses a fresh connection, measures absolute throughput, and its RPS is approximately 111 to 128 RPS, which means that it had requests 3,564 with the OK errors of 0% of 3,564. CPU peak was 49.3% and RAM was 89.0 megabytes again. The honest theoretical capacity derived from measurements, sustained RPS measured for 5 shards is 14.09.4. Peak burst for 5 shards is 5.99, sorry, 599 RPS. The deep face pipeline, which is what some of what my software runs on, is 40 workers at 33.9 ms warm mean. Oh man, this is boring for me. Detection ceiling 1180 detections a second at 30. This is how many video users you could have at once with no GAL penalty. Theoretical 39 approximately at 30 FPS. At 10 FPS mobile users you could have 117. Real limit equals GIL times network IO times Postgres written times SQLite mesh. The WebSocket measured is P50 RTT 23.4 ms. The messages per second per connection is 43. Aggregate messages per second 100 connections is 4,274. The Weissman score codec and cluster efficiency is, let's see here. Scenario A, static screen. If it's just the same image, if you're serving a video and you're just pinging a bunch of the same video files, images to your codec like YouTube does. It's got a Weissman score of 157.9154. If, just to say the mouth is moving, it's with like a 5% pixel rate per frame difference, it's 4.39.22. And worst case scenario, it's the same scene but it's full movement, 0.4052. Mechanical Weissman score normal motion is 4.3922. Yeah, beats reference, whatever. It's almost as good as Silicon Valley, but it's real. So I just need to help validate that, and I don't know what I need to do other than make these benchmarks and then like bring it to somebody and be like, hey, can you help me understand what I've made? Because I know what I've made on my end, and it's like, but to you guys, what does it mean? And it's not fake. It's not AI slop. This has been like years of work, ranging from physics and math, where I derived a new entropy algorithm from understanding subgluonic matter and going inside a black hole, based on the physics of it, and working with quantum computers and photonics, and just like some crazy systems. And this is kind of the fruition of part of that, because I'm tired of having crappy internet, to be honest. Best single shard RPM. Oh yeah, this is just saying whatever. So the scaling efficiency is 97.5% of perfect linear, and the total speed gain is 4.87 times versus single shard, 5 shard versus extrapolated single. The cluster Weissman score is 1.5437. Good cluster efficiency. I think some people are still trying to get to 1 or 2, so I don't know where we're at, but whatever. And here's the spec card for you guys, because this is what I was trying to figure out what to give you, because I don't really know. The gateway latency is, yeah, just read it for me, because I don't know what you want to see here. Yeah, there's that part and that part. But here's the how many cs2s does it run? And it can run, on my system at least, 21 servers while it's running these 5 servers with 210 players, bottleneck the CPU, and at 64 tick, and then at 128 tick. What are ticks, by the way? Is that like headshots? What is that? 14 servers at 140 players, bottleneck the CPU again. I don't know if I've maxed out the GPU yet, but I could try and just go ham. But again, guidance is needed. So yeah, pure CS2. Okay, yeah. And then we go to the Wiseman at YouTube scale. 1 request if it's cold, Wiseman of 27.84. 10 requests at warm, 66.52. 1,000 requests heating up, 110.9. A million requests at YouTube level, 113.15, because it's already been cached, so you just ping it a lot. At a million requests, 702 times faster the per request than zlib L9, and the RAM cached at 8,270 kilobytes per compressed at startup, so it's not that big of a file. And then I can actually compress them further once I figure out what the architecture is over there. White noise serves assets at memory speed, same principle. And the soundbite for this is on my Onexplayer handheld, which it is. So it's a 1X X1 Intel version with the I can't remember the specs, but it's got 64 gigs of RAM, and it's, for the time it was beastly, but now I'm looking to expand, so it's pretty good. It's actually quite solid hardware. It's like excellent hardware, and for the cost ratio, and you can carry it around. It does AAA games, and it codes this level of stuff, and it runs whatever the hell you want, and it's Windows, and you can draw on it, which I love, because my disabilities are limited, so it lets me do quite a lot by myself. And you can attach gaming controllers to it, like the PS5 style version, and it's super comfortable. It's just a really good device. I'm very happy with it. Anyway, I totally recommend Onexplayer. Let's see here. Though they do track your data, so just a heads up, because to use this, you have to get rid of your firewall. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's ADD. My bad. Yeah. So anything else? No. Let me know what you want and what you need, because I do not know what you want or what you need, because this is all new to me. I've been agoraphobic for the last decade, so I am out of the limelight, and I do not know what you were asking. And I've kind of kept track of Linus, because I find the videos endearing and the tech reviews really good. But yeah, let me know. This is Jordan at Townsend's Designs. It's been a pleasure.